Today I'm going to show you guys how I made my first $900 through Shopify with no money spent on ads. So basically, I decided to start selling online through my brand. This was the first time I ever was going to sell a product online. So I made my own product, which was a custom hat, which I'm going to show you guys right now actually. So basically, this was the product that I made. This is just the box that the hat comes in. I made my own custom box for it. I put the design here and then my logo here and my logo in the back, and when you open it, I put like a thank you and then the Instagram, and then this is the hat here. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys like videos and pictures in a minute too. But basically, I made my own product to sell online, and it got me to making my first $900 on Shopify. So I'm gonna show you guys the steps that I did to get this product made, to get my website made, and to be able to sell this online. So the first step would be to start a Shopify account and to make a website. Without those, you obviously can't sell online. So you gotta get those started. There's plenty of videos online on YouTube that show you how to make your own Shopify account and website. If not, for some reason you can't find one, just comment below and I can make a video showing you guys how to do that. So yeah, that was the first step I took. I went and got my domain, made a Shopify account, and I made my website. With Shopify, has some free templates you could use that work really well. I went and bought my own template from someone else, and well, I used that. The second step, you have to start your SMS list. So basically, before you even start selling your product through your website, make sure your store is closed and you put a little banner there telling people to sign up to get early release to your product or for a discount or however you want to market it, so people can start putting their phone numbers in that list and you can start collecting phone numbers. So then that way, whenever you are ready, you can send out a mass message to people and they can know that your product is available to buy. The next one is I designed my product and I got it made by the manufacturer. So I went on Illustrator, I made my design, and I got the mock-up of a hat so that way I can see how I wanted the design placed on the hat. I found this mock-up on Etsy for $1. I can just put the link on there. If you want to personalize your own hat, I will put the link for where I got the mock-up in the description. Once I had the mock-up, I put it in Illustrator, I placed my design on there, and I just kind of tweaked it around to see how I wanted it. And once I had my full hat design, I was ready to find a manufacturer so that they can make my hat for me. So all I did was I went on Alibaba and I found a manufacturer that had previously made hats the way that I wanted my hat made. So I just went ahead and I messaged them and I just kind of found out how they worked and what their prices were, what's the MOQ. So I went ahead and got my hat made from a manufacturer, and then I went and found a manufacturer to make my box for me, which the box I think is really important. Like packaging overall is really important to me. So I went and got that made too. Once I designed the box, they themselves sent me a mock-up for the box. So yeah, once they sent it over, I designed the box myself on Illustrator, and then I sent it back to them and I just told them the specs of like how I wanted the box, because the box is kind of like a matte gray and it's not like shiny, it's matte. So yeah, you just kind of got to tell them your specs and you should be ready to go. So after I got all that made, the hats came in like 2 months after. Whenever you're getting like shipments from China and stuff, you got to wait a little bit, but sometimes they're fast. Actually, I think the hats got here like a month after, and then the box got here like 2 months after. So yeah, sometimes you got to wait a little bit. It just depends on your manufacturer and like how they're sending it. But yeah, once they got here, I went ahead and started my next step, which the next step was to make content. I make my own content. For the past years, this is all I've been doing. I've been doing freelance photography and videography. So I know how to make my own content. So I just went ahead and started making my own content for the hat. And so basically any person that I knew that had a little bit of clout, I would hit them up and then I would tell them to just wear the hat a little bit, send me a picture wearing it. I would post that, and then I would make my own videos of the hat, which I made a lot of videos with just my phone, by the way. I didn't use my camera for every single video. So you can also just do it with your phone, just letting you guys know. This is not like, you don't have to have professional content to market your product. I mean, you have to have good content, but you don't have to have professionally made content for your hats at all. Just make sure you have some good lighting and make sure that the product you're selling is clear on the phone or on whatever camera you're using, and you should be good. And also have good ideas. You know, just look at other people selling their products online and just copy copy and paste what they're doing, and that should work. You know, if that, look up a brand that's doing really good and just copy and paste, then you should be solid. You should be straight. So I posted consistently. I posted every day until drop day, and then even after drop day, I was still posting every day. You always want to keep your product in front of their faces on their feed. So yeah, I made a bunch of content. I'll show you guys the content right here, and I was just posting every day, just trying to get as much views as I could on my product, so that way when it dropped, I could sell a good amount. So all I did was hit up some friends, and they were down to come and model this product for me. So I just put the hat on them, and I just took some pictures of them, took some videos, and I just started posting like crazy. So yeah, after that, the next step is to have your drop, release your product. Once you release your product, you want to send that text to everyone that signed up to your SMS list, and make sure they get that message that your product is ready to buy, and just watch the people come to your website, you know. If it is your first drop, like how this one was to me, it's not gonna blow up, like it's unless you're some clouded up dude, unless you got like hella followers and people pay attention to what you're doing. Other than that, don't expect like your product to sell out like the first day. I kind of expected that, just because like the videos that I was making got some pretty good views, more than like I usually get. So I was like, oh, it's getting some traction, and I thought I was gonna sell out in one day. So this is like full transparency here. I kind of took a loss on this first drop, because obviously, well, it's my first drop, and then also I think I ordered way too many hats than I should have, just because I don't have customers yet, and that was my first time selling online or just selling anything. So I didn't have any customers, and I don't know why I ordered so many fucking hats, but yeah, I didn't sell out, and I honestly did take a loss on this first drop, but I was able to get my Shopify started and make my first hundreds of dollars on there, you know. So that's the important part, just getting started. And if you want to sell out, don't stack up so much on your inventory like I did. But yeah, I mean, I also sold a lot of hats in person, so I made $900 through Shopify, but then I made more by selling the hats in person. So at the end, I ended up getting my money back that I initially invested. So that was pretty good, but I didn't make any profit on this drop, just because it was my first drop, you know. But yeah, so I mean, get your Shopify started. If you ever wanted to do e-commerce and sell products online, now is the time to do it. You need to start now. Get your first product out there and try to sell it, you know what I mean? Don't think that you have to have like a crazy camera to make the content for it. Don't think you have to pay hundreds of dollars to someone else to like run your website, or don't think you have to spend money on ads right away. Just get to it, you know what I mean? Like the first step you have to take in reality is just get started. That's the first step. Just get started. Start setting up the Shopify. Start designing your product. And if you don't know how to design and you want to like do this type of stuff, well, then maybe find a designer and save up some bread to pay that designer for a couple of good designs, and then just get to it. Start selling online. So yeah, this is basically how I made my first $900 on Shopify. If you have done your first drop through Shopify, comment how much you made and comment what you think you could do better to better those sales. Or if you sold out on your first drop, let me know, because I want to know that. That is fire. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be waiting for you in the next video. Peace.